today I want to explain about something. It's about DC's multiverse and each one of their Earths in the main continuity. See, DC only has like a few Earths in their main continuity when they have multiple and others. See, pre-Crisis, there was the DC Golden Age with Earth 2, but then Silver and Bronze Age, there was Earth 1. Post-Crisis was New Earth, and then after Flashpoint was Prime Earth. So first is the Golden Age Earth 2. Like I said, this is the former Earth of pre-Crisis. Because of the story that actually happened to it. This Earth of the DC main continuity started in the very beginning. That's right, New Fun Comics #1 in 1935, obviously. See, the entirety of the rest of the Golden Age had settled on this being the main Earth of DC's main continuity. Except for a certain one. Then after the superheroes stopped being popular after a while, we got slowly into the Silver Age. Silver/Bronze Age, Earth 1. Earth 1 was actually the latter Earth of DC's main continuity before pre-Crisis. This Earth actually appeared in an issue of the debut of that main continuity version of Superman. Way back a decade later, that's right, decade, and at first, it was only these stories it was about that Earth version of Superman. However, come Showcase #4, it became different versions of heroes with different names and origins. Come the Flash of Two Worlds, where it was actually introduced that the Golden Age was Earth 2 and the Silver and Bronze Age was Earth 1. Post-Crisis, New Earth. Now we get into the first Earth of twice of the DC reboots. Post-Crisis, New Earth. This happened during the last issue of a storyline where the name of where it came from actually started. An event called Crisis on Infinite Earths. See, this New Earth actually lasted the entirety of the post-Crisis. Yet, not everything had started all over because of this New Earth, but many things did. Including new origins for Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, retcons of different characters, and also different ideas of what will come next. However, this resulted in another event, this time following another reboot. Post-Flashpoint Prime Earth. So this point, post-Flashpoint, this Earth, like I said, at first appeared during the last tales of what was called a storyline called Flashpoint, where Flash goes back in time and messes up a lot of things. However, in the end of the story, he goes back in time again and actually results in Prime Earth. Prime Earth had taken on before this event happened when it came to Rebirth, like bringing back Wally West and bringing back other elements that were never seen before. As for these DC main continuity Earths up until now, well, Earth 2, like I said, was almost many stories into the Golden Age. However, when they continue on, it started to end, and we move on to the rest of these Earths. However, it then started to become relevant in the story again until a story called The Flash of Two Worlds. Then, after Crisis on Earths, it was still around, just without certain heroes, and only certain ones had continued on up until Flashpoint, like Jay Garrick's Flash or Alan Scott's Green Lantern, or even heroes like Dr. Fate and Hawkman. Once Flashpoint happened, that's when we got another Earth 2. One which is in a comic series called itself Earth 2. This was also during a storyline called Convergence. As for the Earth 1, well, that started out as just that version of Superman, as I formerly said. However, take on as being the main continuity Earth for both the Silver and Bronze Age. As for after Crisis on Infinite Earths, well, not much has known as for Earth 1. And after Flashpoint, Earth 1 kind of became a slightly different thing. Just like Earth 2, there were still certain heroes from Earth 1 that were still around. New Earth, well, after Flashpoint, the only character from post-crisis New Earth was that Earth's version of Superman. Prime Earth is still today the main continuity of the Earth of DC's main continuity. It still is, unless they do another reboot, but I don't think that will happen. I'm Matt the Comic Guy. See you tomorrow of a new episode of Games Can and How We Got It. And that's it for now. Bye.